Okay, so this something I want to run, and and Mar not even in here, and he the main person. But this all I'm gonna say. Oh shit! I put ending. So basically, I've been doing my show again for a month now, and I just want to first of all thank everybody that's been coming on the show. Adam, you my main co-host. Chingu, you my main co-host too. Jersey, and then thanks to all the special guests, all the new people on here. Special guests, this ain't specifically for you, so Sophie, Tina, Snake, whatever. But
I'm back.
like this what I want to say before I start the show. It's starting, it's airing right now, but nobody should be able to hear our conversation. But one, do not talk over. Like, do not talk over. No talk. Like, let somebody talk. Wait, who's playing that background music? Don't play background music, please don't.
It's not background music. It's my son.
Yeah.
Well, push the talk on. Three, when you talk over me, you walk over me on my own show. I've been having complaints. I have coaches, I have scouts, sponsors that be trying to watch my show, and they don't even stay tuned on it because people be talking all over me. So remember, I'm the main host, I'm the main star. Like, all eyes on me. Give me my time to talk. Keep your talking conversations to a minimum of 30 seconds. Let somebody else talk, and once you feel like a lot of people talk, then say something again. But don't keep talking over this person. Don't keep arguing over this person, y'all. We literally almost 30 years old. We grown as hell. We have debates and conversations like this all the time. Let's keep it civil, please. Like, that's all I'm asking. If you want to get paid, do it the right way. I have to start interpreting commercials. So if you do music, you do beats, you got commercials and stuff like that, send that to me so I can put the commercials on the show. You support me, I support you. You know, we in this to get paid. This is my dream job. Like, all I ask is respect. Don't talk over people. Let somebody talk. And yes.
I just want to add before you begin, you can set Discord to give you priority speaker as well while you're doing these.
Oh wait, how do I do that?
I do not remember off the top of my head. I apologize.
Yo, just keep the respect, yo.
But there's the auditorium too.
The auditorium kind of suck. It's a downfall to that. That's why I didn't do it in the auditorium.
Just keep the respect. That's all, y'all.
Yeah, and I'm going to. And if you feel like it's rude, but I'm sorry, but I'm gonna start having to force mute you. So if I feel like you talking over your time and you talking over people, I'm going to respectfully mute your ass.
I don't think there's no respectful way to do that, bro. But I hear you.
Respectfully. So
I think there should be like a better way to, to say, hey, you know, or like just like signals, like.
You just keep the respect, or you just won't be on the show. You know what I'm saying? It's just you causing more problems than it needs to really be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna have the time to talk, but damn, you know what I'm saying? Just have to respect. That's all. If that's just too much for you while you on the show to begin with.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so keep it to 30-second minimum, Chingu.
Yeah, and it's okay. Y'all can go back and forth. Y'all can argue. I don't mind, you know, the arguing. Like, y'all go back and forth. Like how Tieran and Big Boy was last week. That was fine. You know, y'all gonna have your little arguing moments. But it's like, okay, we got Kizu, who's on the show last week. She hasn't talked at all because she cannot talk. So it like you silencing other people from taking their time because you want to talk about it. I get it. You know, just give yourself 30 seconds, let other people talk again, whatever, you know?
Alright, are we about to start?
Yeah, we already finished. We already starting, so I gotta play my intro and then we start.
Where'd the other girl go?
I gotta check.
No one got it like baby.
Baby,
I don't know. I just know the show about to start.
It's crazy. Like that shit wasn't even meant for the people that was in the call. It was the person that's not even in the fucking call. It's meant for it. Like that's fucking goofy as hell.
Stay awake, always from someone else. Girl, how I love you, I can't help myself. Stay awake, always from someone else.
The toxic ass games you play kept me stuck. Never once you gave a single fuck. Single fuck, single fuck. These last few months you put me through hell. Never care about how I used to feel. Used to feel, used to feel. How can anything you say makes any sense when you always lie through your lips, your lips, your lips? Who do you think you are judging me? Knowing damn well you're not innocent, innocent, innocent. Like glass I fall into pieces. I am breaking, I am breaking. Too fragile, I don't need this. I can't take it, I can't take it. I gave up on everything. I cannot breathe, I cannot breathe. I gave up on everything. I cannot breathe. Someone save me.
Dealing with the rest makes me go insane. Hoping something would come to change, to change, to change. The same bullshit almost every day. I don't care, just stop your bitching, bitching, bitching. Tell me right now why I shouldn't leave. When you look in my eyes and lie to me, lie to me, lie to me. You're living in your own kind of fantasy, but nowhere does it include me, include me, include me. Like glass I fall into pieces. I am breaking, I am breaking. Too fragile, I don't need this. I can't take it, I can't take it. I gave up on everything. I cannot breathe, I cannot breathe. I gave up on everything. I cannot breathe. Someone save me.
Bitch, you know you don't care. You don't care. You don't care. Bitch, you know you don't care. You don't care. You don't care. Bitch, you know you don't care. You don't care. You don't care. Bitch, you know you don't care. You don't care. You don't care. Like glass I fall into pieces. I am breaking, I am breaking. Too fragile, I don't need this. I can't take it, I can't take it. I gave up on everything. I cannot
I am
breathe.
live.
I cannot breathe.
I'm live.
I gave up on
Hold on.
everything. I cannot breathe. Someone save me.
So happy husband. What about the guy who works 60-hour weeks to provide for the family? Let's make sure this dude's fucking happy. Nah, screw men, right? Like, nah, happy wife, happy life, boys.
God.
Right? That's what we live by. That's what we're men, and we have to cater to our ladies.
Nah.
That's a lack of communication.
Now, let me rephrase that. I say argument, but it depends on how you define an argument. But I'm gonna let D talk because it is a show.
Yeah, it's D show.
Look, y'all already starting. How y'all already starting the show? We didn't even start yet.
No, I thought you started.
You went MIA.
Got in our fields.
I have to go MIA, so I'm starting the show. Never mind. But
Did I get a shirt on or not?
nah, it's alright.
I guess you get a free gun. Nah, just kidding. I'm like the chunkiest one here.
Alright, y'all. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's your girl. Ain't nobody got like Baby D. Today, I got a bunch of new people on the show. Y'all already know we change it up like we change clothes. So, special guests. First, I'm gonna welcome Sophie on the show.
How sad.
We got my boy DJ Snake. Why I say DJ Snake? We got my boy Snake on the cut.
What are you pointing at?
Hell no.
What is he doing? Oh, he awkward. Okay.
This nigga finna do a jutsu or some shit.
We're gonna look at fusion.
Then we got
tweaking. Oh no.
We got Trey. We got Trey on the show.
OG.
Can't forget he ain't got no neck.
No neck, Trey.
No neck. Not no nut. I heard no nut.
We got Jersey on the show. And then we got Adam, the co-host, and also Chingu.
That's good.
And then we got, I forgot we got other people. We got Daniel, Savage, and Crystal. Or Dragon. I'm sorry, Dragon. My bad.
I mean, they basically the same person.
Yes, I'm definitely the same person.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna start getting ready on this topic already. So, first topic of the day is Cardi B. I'm sorry, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj. Are they the reason? Like, are they ruining the young girl's childhood by putting out music, the way they dress, the way they twerk, the way they dance? Are they the reason why young girls are the way that they are acting now in society? Are they the reason? Are they causing young girls to have early pregnancies, or et cetera, et cetera?
Damn, that's a reach.
I'd say no.
Okay, what I say, to a certain extent, they're responsible for the way that they uphold themselves in society, but it mostly falls on the parents' responsibility to what they expose their children to and what they allow their children to view.
But here's the thing with you can't a lot of the times control what a teenager sees on the internet without being very overbearing. You have to teach them sort of to censor themselves.
It's sorry. My personal thing about that is you can't I'll be honest with you. As a guy, I was kind of raised as a Christian. I'm not trying to get all religious or whatever, but my parents try to hide pornography. And bro, as soon as I was 13, it was easy. You'd go on the TV late at fucking night. You know those channels, those movies.
HBO late night shows.
I think we all was watching
that have no ratings, but you know what you're getting into. Fucking Girls Gone Wild. You know what I'm saying? You cannot you cannot stop a kid from seeing something that they shouldn't see, because social media is so huge. One of these is game changing. You have no idea how powerful the internet is. But back to the topic. Genuinely, I think it's society standards. We're trained as guys to not or now we're being told don't sexualize women. Women aren't objects. But you can sub to my Patreon for $3.99, right? Right?
Okay.
And that's what I'm saying. Don't sexualize this, but you could sub to my premium Snapchat, And it's what? It don't make sense. But we're training girls, I feel to sexualize themselves for clout. You gotta show your titties, you gotta show ass to jiggle shit to grow.
That makes sense.
Social media, like TikTok and stuff like that, like it's huge because you see all these girls that are gorgeous, beautiful bodies get super cotton famous. So I'll let somebody else go. I've been going on for a while.
So the question was whether or not Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj were at fault for ruining these girls' like, you know, childhood.
Right.
Jersey said it's up to the parents to uphold, you know, what they see and, you know, talk to them about it. But at the end of the day, what Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj do, that's their job for it, okay? Like, what's it called? Snake was saying before, sex sells. So you can't be like, oh, well, censor your, what's it called, content. Because at first, their content wasn't meant for little girls to begin with. So you can't tell them, oh, well, your content's not appropriate. Well, it's not for, what's it called, this age group. So.
May I add something?
I think that these people got into the industry doing stuff that they love to do. So they weren't doing this because like these 13-year-olds are going to be watching them. They're doing it because this is their job and their wordings and their lyrics. And not only that, but do artists have to uphold like that societal standard that people, you know, and you have to adjust, like just like last year, things are different even just a year ago, like just like 5 years ago. You have to get it in the groove, and that's what your job is going, that's where your money's going to come from. So I don't think that they're responsible for it, especially that I'm a parent myself. I can only like, just like what's his name said, Snake Boy said that like he was a Christian, like I'm a Christian, I was a Christian, whatever, and I definitely like was told not to do this and that, but here I am doing it. And all of us, we've all been preteens, so did we all listen to what our parents said? No, we didn't. But especially in the time that we are in now, in 2021, 2022, almost our kids need phones nowadays because we just have to adjust to the technology that's continuously updating.
And how dangerous society is in general.
And let's be real, I feel like the key word should be accountability. I feel like everybody should be accountable for their actions. You know what I'm saying? I feel like us as a collective need to get to a better place and do better. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, you know what I'm saying, have free will. So at the end of the day, they're gonna do what they do. But you know what I'm saying, we need to just at least do better, bro. Because you know what I'm saying, it's not helping the music not helping. You know, but they doing what they do. You only can do what you can do, but I just feel like everybody just need to do better. I don't think you should be placing blame on just one person. You know, I don't think that's necessary.
It takes a village to raise a child.
Facts.
Snake, what you wanted to add on?
I wanted to add on. So this is a little bit of a controversial topic, but I'm gonna bring it up. So with the whole music industry of what society puts on content creators / music, you know, influencers. Back then, I don't know if you guys remember, just this past year, Montero was big. Montero was a Little Nas X song. The guy who was riding on a tractor, you know, Old Town Road, the little kid song. He got so much hate for fucking making a song where he twerked on the devil and all this other stuff, and it's like, and then everyone's like, "Oh, your audience are kids." It's like, okay, but he's trying to grow. Like, does that mean your kids are now watching the devil worship or all this other stuff? Like, no, it's his content, it's his way of growing, his way of pushing, like, to where he can feel comfortable, where he feels love in his own music. But I wouldn't say it's a nice part of it, saying that society looks at these people like, oh yeah, it's okay to be into guys, it's okay to like the devil. So it's kind of scary, but I think if you raise your kids right, they're not going to fully think, oh yeah, the devil's awesome. Yeah, let me sin, let me twerk on people. Like, no, that's not what kids are going to think. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to see like, oh, that looks cool. You know, but that's it. I don't think they're going to adapt.
It's meant to be viewed as sort of like art. And like the problem comes when people stop viewing it as art. They start viewing it as like political messages or religious messages or like, this is going to affect how my children's going to grow up. And sure, it does to some degree, but if you're raising your kids right, and you teach them like good values and like
that's,
to work hard. That's
How do
like
you raise
they're
them?
not gonna like
That's the question.
well, then like as a parent, you know what I'm saying, you can raise your kids the best you can. That's all you can do. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they're gonna do what they're gonna do.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what.
As a parent, your job is just to give them all the keys they need to succeed. You know what I'm saying? And like what they do from that's not really on you because you did what you can do. You know, and I mean, a parent's job is never done, but like there's a point where accountability. Everybody got to take accountability. You know what I'm saying? It's just not on just one person. You know what I'm saying?
I got
It's
something
be
to say.
real.
It's on both the parents, bro. It's on both the parents.
What you mean?
So,
It's
hold
not
on.
even on.
I got something to say. I'm pretty sure everybody in here has heard Tupac, right? Listen to the songs.
Yeah.
Listen to any rap. Like, okay, so you heard "Hit 'Em Up." How many of us are out here riding on our enemies, shooting people?
I
Not
mean, like, is
Trey.
it-
no, not a chance.
Calm down,
I'm just
Eminem.
saying.
No, I'm just kidding.
The point is, like, music, yes, it's influential, but like I said, people know right from wrong. If you teach them right from wrong,
Want it to be.
I don't think a child's mind can comprehend a lot of stuff because I had a really, really shitty thing happen to my sister. She's 12. She got easily influenced to smoke a vape pen and shit like that. So it's like, but it was an 18-year-old girl that was convincing her to do it. And it broke my heart when I saw it. Because I saw it as a big brother. I'm like, man, I said no, I said no, I said no. But she still did it. She should know right from wrong. But what scares me the most is she could be doing this with her friends. She could be doing this with adults. She could be doing it, but she doesn't know any better because she's 12.
did you hear this? Did you hear the statement? They know right from wrong. You know right from wrong, but you're still going to do wrong anyway because your friends are going to influence you. It's about who you surround yourself with.
Also,
well.
to add, it's not just
Accountability.
right and wrong. There are gray areas.
There's
Stop
like
stop throwing it off on other people. People gotta take accountability, bro.
Okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? If you
Okay, hold up. My bad. I have to put in some. I have to say something because I got comments. So somebody said, I don't think they are ruining young girls. I think parents need to monitor their kids' music. They are entertainment. They get paid to entertain. They're going to make their money the best way they can. Anyways, y'all can. I had something to say, but y'all can continue.
Say it. It's your
I
show.
mean,
It's
that's
yours.
facts, though.
D, come on, it's your show.
Oh, okay.
You-
Well,
You have to be
Y'all-
more confident.
y'all. First of all, I have to disagree. I kind of have to disagree with y'all. Like, I'm sorry, but music industry, the world expects you to be this way, but the world allows stuff like music. I mean, it's a freedom of speech. I get that, but like music like that, that's going to influence kids. Daniel said earlier, sex sells. So as a parent, you can monitor your kids. You can prevent them from seeing stuff on their phones and all that. But like y'all said, when they get to school, because once we got to school, once we hung around our friends, that's a different story. Kids introduce you to other stuff. So then you get curious. So then you start liking that stuff, or you want to try that stuff, such as weed or sex, or you can only do so much.
That's what I'm
Like-
saying. Just everybody just needs to take accountability for their part, the part that they played in the shit, bro. We just need to do better. Like,
So-
you just can't just put it all on the music industry. You just can't just put it all on the parents. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's a collective. Just do better. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucked up situation.
I gotta.
But like, it's the shit is out there, and our kids are seeing it. We don't want our kids to see the shit. But you know what I'm saying, the only things that we can do is just educate our kids about the world. You know what I'm saying? And it's up to them to, take it upon themselves to navigate through this motherfucker. You feel me?
Right. What you used to say, Adam?
I had a question for you, D.
Well,
So when you be out and you be, with your friends or whatever, you be having a good time. What kind of music you playing?
Anything and everything.
But like, for example, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj type music.
It depends on what friends I'm with. If I'm with my black friends, that's what they're gonna play.
Oh, so that's interesting that you would say that.
If I'm with my white friends, they're gonna play Mac Miller, rock music, whatever. So it depends on what crowd.
Not me.
Okay.
Okay, Sophie. Okay.
Sophie, what do you want to say?
I wanted to say that there's many research studies that show that basically I've done a lot of studies with child development, and basically the brain is almost done by the age of 13. By the age of 13 is where you're instilling the morals into your children, and by 13 your children at this point, now it's just the lessons that they have to learn, not what you are teaching them. At this point, it's between like making sure that there's like confidence between the relationship with the child, and I feel that you really have to instill those real morals that you have as a parent before they're in their in their early stages of life, because by that age of 13 or whatever, then if they are getting offered this and that, like I was getting offered coke or some shit, like I did say no, you know what I mean, because I had those like personal morals from my family.
That's true.
Right.
Also, like, you got to teach kids to have willpower to some degree as they get old, when they're younger, because it's hard to give that to people once they get older.
And most people, I would have to say, don't really have the confidence. They're like, okay, sure. And I just feel like it's so toxic to say. I just don't want to say certain things, so I don't sound like an asshole.
No, say what you want to say.
Cause like I feel like society, like I ain't a player. I ain't a 10. I ain't freaking a baddie, like that. But I felt like as I was younger, it was so much easier to hit on girls and get what I want, because society taught me how to talk to girls. It taught me how to get the goods. You know what I mean? Like I'm a text game master. Like I can text like hella good, but if it's in person, I ain't got no game. But I feel like society makes it easier for girls to send pictures, to be like all such, like it's pressured. Like, you know how I was telling you, Baby D, about the other stuff, like the other day when we had like a talk. Like I feel like it's so much easier for like online girls or like e-girls just to send pictures. It's like a expectation. You know what I mean? That's what society, like, if you're a girl online, you have to send pictures, otherwise you're not validated,
Right.
But I just feel like it sucks.
I agree. It's society put that, and you gotta listen to, and not even to be on doubles. Let's get on double standards with men. What kind of music do a lot of these rappers play? Get the pussy, fuck these hoes, get the pussy, get the
all
money,
that ass,
all that shit.
I mean,
that plays a huge part
it
in the society too.
Though.
Okay, so
I'm so sorry. Oh, excuse my language. I forgot my mom is watching this.
Lord.
My mom said, "Oh my."
Hi, Mom.
Oh my God. Okay, it's up to the parents to teach their kids. It's funny how Meg and Cardi supposedly ruining our young girls when rappers been disrespecting women for decades, calling us B's and H's and having half-naked young women in their videos showing their bodies. Anybody want to comment off that?
I do hella bad. Remember how I said before this?
When they talk about those women, aren't they talking about specifically those women, not just regular ass women?
Not all women, yeah, not all women, but I could see where it could come across as that, like, all women are hoes, all women are, you know what I mean? But back to what I was saying before stream, I should have said it before stream, but I got the same energy now. Like, don't sexualize women. Don't sexualize us. We don't want to be objects. But you can sub to my Patreon for $5.99 a month, boy. But as soon as you sexualize me, you're canceled. You're done. You're misogynistic. You think all women are pieces of meat. But you can sub to my Snapchat. It's only $2 if you really want it. I mean, it has all my pictures and baddie pics and but don't sexualize me. Because society said if you sexualize me, you're a pig. But if I do it to myself, it's okay because I'm expressing my body, my body, my choice. I can do whatever I want with my body. But as soon as I objectify that, as soon as I take that line as you do it, I'm in the wrong. I'm a pig. But as soon as other girls see it, yes, woman, yes, queen, yes,
The double standard is so like blindingly obvious, yet everyone ignores it.
Yeah, the double standard for men. I don't even want to go on a rant about this. It sucks being a fucking dude. I don't even want to break no heart.
I wouldn't say it sucks being a dude.
It don't.
We
suck,
do
bro.
have like our advantages are different
bliss,
than
bro.
that, like in terms
That's
of
true. That's true.
stuff like that.
I just don't see it.
This
Society
shit's
is
straight
pressuring me as
bliss.
a guy to see stuff the other way. Like, there's so much we
What
can
you mean?
lose.
I don't know why
What
words
you
hurt
mean?
niggas so much nowadays.
There's so much.
What you mean though?
I seen like false allegations, false shit for guys, like freaking jail time, imprisonment. Guys getting in jail for 2 years, prison 2 years, and then comes out the girl lied, and this guy's NBA career is fucked. 2 years of his life,
Yeah,
his whole
that shit
friends hate him,
tough.
all that shit. His life is ruined.
Because
Like-
I myself dealt with some shit like that in the military, where this female lied on me.
Yeah.
But I took it to court. At first, the local police said nothing was substantiated, nothing at all.
Because
Then
we're
the military,
guys.
then the military took it up, and I dealt with that shit for a whole year, just for her to change the story about 5-6 times and lie on the stand. But like, so that brings me to the what I was gonna say is that a guy, right? So if a guy smacks a girl on the butt and be like, haha, I'm playing, right? He's a creep, this, that. But if a female does it, ha ha ha, I'm just kidding. It's okay for a female.
Oh, dude,
to touch a
can I add
guy.
on that? Can I add on that?
Pause.
That's not entirely true either.
Wait. Before we kind of getting on topic. We going on another topic of double standards of like men and women. Let's say that for another day, all right? Because y'all ready to go on this topic.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Y'all ain't ready for
I
that topic,
agree.
bro. I'm gonna
Okay,
be honest
and
with
to
y'all.
backtrack on the comments, my mom said, "Hey y'all." I don't know if she's saying "Hey y'all" for the cursing or she's saying "Hey y'all" on the show.
Can I go back to the original question real quick? Like, you know how you said about them ruining like little children's lives and stuff, yeah? It's like at the same time I feel like it's about perspective. Like, so for them, they're not feeling like they're trying to make all these children sexualized and everything, and all these little kids. But then they view it at they see it, and then from their perspective, they're like, I want to be like that. I want to be that kind of like sexualized. At the same time, it's kind of like perspective.
Also, I think part of it is they need to take like sometimes they're taking the wrong thing from some of those songs. Like some musicians, it's more about confidence for them. That's the thing they're trying to sell, not their necessarily body. They're just confident.
I gotta disagree with you on that, cause I mean, depending on what musician you're talking about, cause majority.
Yeah, that's
of
what I
them-
mean. Some musicians, it's obviously sexual.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, let's
And
go to the point where, yo,
at the end
all
of the
these women
day,
that have been sexualized, they didn't have to do it.
at the end of the day, it just depends on your job and how your job upholds certain standards. Like for say a football player, they have these high expectations and standards that society puts on them because they cannot mess up. One mess up and their career could be over.
Yeah.
Like they get penalized for that stuff. But music industry is different because that's what they're selling.
They're selling their content. They're selling their label, their brand.
And my mom said that young girls been fast before Cardi and Meg. People using people using them as a scapegoat.
Exactly.
They're using them as
accountability.
Now women are.
They want to blame anyone but themselves.
That's where accountability come in. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause this
Whole
shit been
wars like
going.
before Jesus was being fought over women being mad, like promiscuous.
My thing is, in high school, because I'm a little bit, I'm probably the youngest person here, probably. So I'm 23. So y'all are probably, like you said, you're all in your 30s. Like, I'm pretty close.
I'm 22.
Oh, all right.
I'm 21.
my thing is in high school. Like, I don't know if it was different for y'all, because 6 years is a lot. Like, believe it or not, that's a lot. That's a big different age gap, different time zone, different like all that Chromebook stuff, all that shit started hitting me my junior year. You all didn't have Chromebooks. Y'all didn't have all that shit. You all had to write your shit. You had to write your papers. You had to do all that shit.
I had Chromebooks and stuff.
paper, bro.
I had that old Mac computer and that, oh no, when you messed with, oh no.
Like, okay, but back to what I was saying. I ain't trying to get sidetracked. My bad. But shit, bro. Like, it was so different because back in the day, if your nudes got leaked, you were the hoe of this school. Everybody saw you as a piece of meat. Everybody hated you. You may have been a baddie and everybody seen your titties, but everybody hated you.
Now everybody's buying.
Everybody loves you. They're buying at any age, and it's sick. Like, I saw a video. Like, I don't want to. Like, baby, I'll show you later. But basically, this adult film actress admitted to being 15, looking for older men for what? Money. 15 years old, and she was okay with not modeling nude. It broke my heart because this girl was a victim. But she made the money. She was 15 years old. But that's what you gotta like know. Society is pressuring girls. Society, not just music influencers. Society is influencing chicks to sell pictures, get money. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, what happened to like respecting yourself, loving yourself? Like, I don't know. It's just like a respect thing. I ain't trying to shame people who work in the industry like that, but I think that should be stated out of kids, you know?
Just because we're confident in our bodies doesn't mean that we don't respect ourselves. We can get that straight. And then the other thing is, like, I don't think that it's them not respecting themselves or anything. Like, just like Baby D's mother said, how many years have we been like, literally this goes back into so long ago. Women have never been respected to begin with, so women don't have like a stand, like the only standard that society holds for us, and if anything it just gets worse over the years, is that we're looked at and viewed as sexual objects. Which, like, obviously we don't want to do that, but then what is the
topic of this whole
to do when she's like little? She's, if anything, all she's seeing is like these videos of like not just like the little boys are seeing little videos of King Von and Lil Durk and stuff, just like the girls are seeing the videos of Nicki Minaj and Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion and stuff. So just back to the original question is, I think that it's completely the woman's fault or the influencer's fault at all.
That's a good point.
I agree with that. I want to wrap up this topic because my mom kind of started up the next topic for me, and I kind of am ready to get into that topic. Did anybody else want to put any last input in this topic specifically? I know we haven't heard from Mar. Who's this Black Booty Dre dude? I know we haven't heard from him. If you wanted to say something.
I mean,
I got nothing to say.
I mean, I don't think any, like, I agree with what's her name. I don't think the influencers are ruining kids. I think bad parenting is, to be honest. Because I mean, parents, even like when kids go to school and everything, yeah, they see a lot of different influences like from school, but at the end of the day, if your parents show you a different avenue of ways to get money and ways to, like, quotation marks, respect yourself, you're gonna take a different route. I think it mostly falls onto the parents, in my opinion.
Also, I don't think that, like, censoring all of this is necessarily the best way to deal with it, because it's not going away anytime soon. I figure, in my opinion, the best way to deal with it is literally confront. Like, there are, like, if your kid sees something overly sexual, if you just start blacklisting everything like that, that's just going to make them more interested.
Yeah. Communication.
But how do you fix it?
You need to communicate about it and explain, like King said, and explain why this is not necessarily something you should be.
People want what they can't have, especially at an early age.
The thing about it is, no matter how much like you talk to your kid, that shit, like, they still want to do what they're gonna do at the end of the day. That's why I say, you know, everybody just got to take accountability. You know what I'm saying? You just can't put it all on one person. Just for the simple fact is,
avenue, man. If you show your kids a different avenue, like,
I mean, yeah, but
things you have to teach your kids. You have to teach them the way you want to.
But
It
like
just
so,
the simple fact is that people going to do what they're gonna do at the end of the day, regardless.
exactly.
Because there's free will.
The
You know what I'm
kids gonna
saying?
get
No matter
Look at
how
the
much you talk
Mexico
to your
kids
kids.
claiming they're gangbangers. Like,
We
Wait,
gonna
what?
save that all the man stuff. We gonna save that next week. That's gonna be the first topic next week. But I'm sorry. Who was trying to talk?
Savage just, I think, said something.
Oh, what'd you say?
You're very quiet, Savage.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn you up. But yeah, so I guess that's it for this topic. So yeah, I guess everybody come to the conclusion it's all about parenting, and at the end of the day, kids are still gonna be kids and do what they want. You can't always protect them. You can't always protect them because you gotta think about it around how they're gonna be around other people besides you. So, and overly restricting them from certain things, it kind of pushes them.
Daughter be the most freaky.
Right.
Oh my god.
Like when I was 13 and first found porn, oh my god.
Bro, when
Okay,
I first...
I'm sorry,
Bro,
go ahead.
I'm gonna say this one thing. Something that I watched 10 years stuck with me for the next 10 years. I wish I never watched porn. Because as soon as you watch that stuff, it doesn't, like, you start, like, looking at girls different. You start seeing shapes and sizes, and it's wrong, bro. Like, I wish I gave up porn a long time ago. It hurts. It hurts. Like, as a 23-year-old, I'm not saying I don't want to watch it, but eventually, if you take a couple weeks off, you're going to see something, you're like, dang, dude, I need to go watch porn again. It's an addiction, bro. And I hate saying that. As a guy, like, I don't want to watch it anymore. Like, I feel sick after, bro. Like, I feel like, man, why did I watch that shit? You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that chick. Like, why am I watching her? You know what I mean? It sucks. I wish I gave up on that stuff when I was a kid. But society pressured me into, oh, you got to, bro. You gotta get that shit off, you know? But I don't know. It sucks. Like, I wish I would have stopped. Because maybe I would have been different. That's what I'm saying. What if I was different because I stopped watching that stuff?
You wouldn't have been that master texter like you was talking about, right?
I know. I wouldn't be out of my game. But
It also causes unhealthy, like, expectations of a relationship, too, in my
yeah,
opinion.
because then you expect sex. Like, that's what, I mean, I'll be honest with you. That's how I feel, too. Like, I expect in a relationship. If it's not there, it's not worth my time. And that's horrible to say because you don't expect sex from women because that's fucked up. And I am admitting that because that's from watching porn, that's what I expect. It's like, what?
All right, D, what's the next topic?
Alright, moving on to the next topic. Is there a such thing as being I'm sorry, excuse my language. I'm gonna say this one word, a hoe, or is that slut shaming? Oh wait, before I even get on this, somebody commented, shouldn't blame porn for a lack of self-control, self-breathing.
He is a bit pretty right.
I think there's nothing wrong. I think there's nothing wrong with hoeing around if you're single, but if you're in a relationship and you're gonna do all that shit, then you're a piece of shit. That's just the way I see it.
I think that that's an immature, like, just like to answer the question real quick, like, I think that that's really an immature way to view just either men or women nowadays. I think that, like, if we're grown, like, yeah, this person is grown as fuck, she's an adult, he's an adult, they're gonna do what they want to do, and that's their choice, that's their decision, that they know consequences can follow. So and then that's what they chose to do, they're grown as hell. So I don't see it as being bad. But yeah, if you're in a relationship per se that is solely one-on-one, because I have friends who are like, who do that polyramy shit or whatever it's called. So I don't know, you have to be always have to be mutual. If you and your person that you're with or people that you're with are mutual about it, I don't think that there should be anything wrong with, and who cares what the outside world has to say, because it's between you and that person or people.
Too many people, in my opinion, associate being sexually active with being basically a whore, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Baby D, what were you gonna say?
It's an American thing, dog.
I'm gonna let Baby D talk. It's her show. So.
I was just gonna say, did you want to touch up on that last comment before you comment on this current topic? about the person saying that it's a lack of self control.
Oh yeah, I'm down. All right, so for me, self control. I admit I don't really have self control because when you've been doing it for 10 years, 10 plus years, bro, and I ain't gonna lie, bro, I tried to go a week without it, and I felt strong, I felt happy, but as soon as I got depressed, what was my go-to? What was my drug that made me feel like a man for maybe like, you know, an hour? No, just kidding, like 5 minutes. And that was a good joke. No, but
that's how addictions work, though.
Yeah, for a quick 5 minutes. I'm not saying 20 minutes. You guys know I'm not trying to admit that on stream, but you know, for a good 5 minutes, I felt like a man. I felt strong because after someone broke my heart so much, what am I gonna go back to? Something that makes me feel happy. I tried for a week. I tried to self-control myself, and I don't touch women. I don't talk to women. I don't. Oh, text game wise, I do, but I don't go out of my way to assert awkwardness or aggressiveness toward women in public and like that, because that's my self-control. You know, I am to do that. It's common sense. I respect women in public and stuff like that, and online, but to a certain extent, to where they're hollering at me, I'm gonna holler at them. And my self-control goes out the window because there's sometimes where a girl flirt with me and I get it, bro. I try to get it, but it just, I don't know how to get self-control. I'm saying, like, respecting myself, I don't know if I really got that anymore because like it hurts. Like, I've been hurt so many times. It's like, oh, having self-control is like a joke because some people don't respect you at all. So you gotta like pour out your emotions. You gotta tell them how you feel, you know. But as a guy, like, shit, bro, I don't want to tell my emotions because I'm weak. If I'm telling you how I feel, I'm weak. I can't.
No.
That's what society wants guys to think.
I know, but as a 23-year-old, I feel weak. I feel so weak, but.
Bro, you in control of your own reality, bro. Don't speak that on yourself.
Facts.
Don't do that, bro. Don't do that shit, bro. You not weak, bro.
Facts.
You human.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to talk about that too on the next show because I think that's something really important to talk about.
Man's mental health is a joke, man. It sucks.
Yeah, it really. I know. I got somebody going through that right now. So.
Me too, girl. I could make you guys go in tears from how many like stories I've told, like trying to help guys out. Like, it's not over. But I tell everybody this. I preach it. I say love yourselves, whether you're a guy or a girl. But like, guys, they don't go out for help. They don't really want to go to the counselor because they don't give a shit. They just suck it up and go. That's what we're told. But it's like, love
because if you don't, then you're a pussy, right?
You're a pussy, right? Yeah. And if you do
the thing about it.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say is the best love is self-love. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you expect to love somebody else if you can't love your goddamn self? You feel me? Like, that don't make sense to me.
I don't get it.
And like, there's a lot of people that's out here that don't even love themselves, and you know what I'm saying, and they try to find happiness in somebody else, and that's selfish to try to, put your happiness on somebody else. But happiness should be from within. You should be able to make yourself happy. You should be able to be comfortable in your own energy, bro. You feel me? Like, that's just the world that we live in, and like, people out here, they don't even know what the fuck they really want for real.
I respect you for saying that. I respect you extremely for saying that. But for me, bro, like, I'm like the complete opposite. I love so many other people in my life. Like, Baby D, I love everybody in this call. Like, I talk to them. I go on calls with them. I wouldn't care. They could be a complete stranger, and I'll give them more love than I love myself. And that hurts saying. Because that's saying you don't love yourself. I give so much love to other people because it just makes me happy. At the end of the day, yeah, I'm a healer. I'm a support in real life. You know what I mean? I help people so much. I buy pizza for people. I like chicks I don't even know. Like, there's times where I freaking just, hey, you hungry? Like, are you hungry? I even told my homies, and my homies are broke. They don't have a job, bro. And I care about them more than I care about myself. And that's horrible. But I love other people, and I hate I hate who I am.
I'm gonna just say this real quick. Stop looking at it as a negative, man. You make it sound like what you're doing is so wrong.
It hurts.
Yeah, because
no. Be positive. Be optimistic. Okay? There's nothing wrong with you.
Having love in your heart. The world needs more people like that. Okay, There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it.
The thing about it is, bro, that makes all the difference is your vibe. You know what I'm saying, and your peace, bro. I feel you, bro. You know what I'm saying. You love everybody. You know what I'm saying. This and that. But me personally, fuck all that. If that means my peace, bro. Cause my peace, I value my peace of mind more than majority of the shit that's going on in the world right now, bro. You know what I'm saying. And I treat people accordingly to their frequency. You know what I'm saying. I don't fuck with nothing low vibrational, bro. Cause I'm not trying to go backwards, bro. You feel me? And like I understand you loving somebody, but you can also love them from a fucking distance, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, somebody said you can't expect to have options without being an option.
I'm not an option though. Like, I'm a choice. I feel like I'm a choice. It's either you don't want me in your life or you want me in your life. You know what I mean? I don't want to be no option. I don't want to be no second choice. You know?
I'm a motherfucking privilege.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. Just you laughing. I'm dead ass serious. That's how I think. You know what I'm saying? Like, Shadi, you have to prove yourself to me, cause you know what I'm saying. Just cause you fine don't mean shit. Like what you being fine? You know what I'm saying? What can I do with that, bro?
We just had this conversation, Chingu, on the first show. Like we just had that. What can the girl? Does the girl need to? All right, y'all. Let's wrap this up because people trying to talk about the topic. You know, we gonna talk about that after the show. Okay, so anyways, there is a such thing as a hoe. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Can you please clarify why is there such thing as a hoe? I also agree with her as well. In my eyes, like, okay, you know what? Before I even say anything, let me just start asking the questions for the topic. Because Adam always be asking the questions for y'all. I need to ask questions too. With that, so how would you? Okay, Sophie said if you're single or whatever, I forgot what she said, but if you're single. A man and a woman is single. They free to do anything. They not in a relationship. They free to have sex with whoever, whatever, right? I'm trying to burp my baby. Hold on. Okay. Right. They grown. You single. You can go have sex with whoever, whatever. Okay, but like, don't you? What if there's a limit though? If a girl tell you, "Oh, I had sex with 100 people," do you still think she a hoe?
Let's be clear.
Ain't no limit. What is the limit?
What's the definition of a hoe?
I was about to say
somebody look that up.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll look it up.
I just think it's a derogatory term people use to describe someone who's like overly sexually active. Yeah. But
if we talking about bodies, you know what I'm saying?
What
then
determines someone being overly?
Which might I add that it's scientifically proven that a lot of people who have been through sexual assault are very hypersexual because that's just like what they need after they've been through that, and it's just it's just normal for people who've been through that to be like that.
And sex addiction is a thing.
Well, I mean, it works. Is it really sex addiction?
It's not.
Is it really addiction though? Come on now.
What you said, but that works one or two ways because they can either be hypersexual or they won't have sex at all.
Yeah, that's the way to traumatizing.
Let me ask you this. What's the line from being natural than being fucking addict? You know what I'm saying? Cause like if you single and you just doing you know what I'm saying? Like who is you to judge? You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, you single, you doing you. You feel like
that also has to do with people's morals and how they value themselves. Not saying that you don't value yourself at all, but it's how you. It was supposed to be the prize at the end. You know, people get married, whatever. What happened to not giving yourself up to anybody, right? I'm not just going to give myself up to anybody, right? Because that shit affects you. Like that shit sticks with you.
And like,
why would you say
look
that?
At society, bro.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
If you look at society, bro, and you saying like, okay, men. You know what I'm saying? That's just what we. I mean, I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? We procreate. You know what I'm saying? That's just. You know what I'm saying? That's just what we do. Okay. women, you know what I'm saying, like they
Yeah, at the end of the day, we're not meant to be monogamous.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I understand, you know, women be horny just like men, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But as society do it, you know what I'm saying, we look at women to be more preserved than they shit because one, they can give birth. You know what I'm saying? Men don't. We just, you know what I'm saying, do what we do and move on.
We just put
you know
it
what I'm saying?
in,
Women,
and then the results happen.
women, you know what I'm saying, they have a whole attachment, a whole life responsibility and all that shit, and they operate off of hormones and emotion. Men, we don't operate off that shit. We operate off, you know.
Well,
it's just a whole how the society is. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do what we do. You know
I
what I'm
have to.
saying? So, like,
I have to break it up for a second. I'm sorry. The comments in the section. Paravictus said, "How can you expect to have a good relationship with anyone if you don't work on yourself to become an option for people?" Okay, I agree with what he said on that, but that's the topic. That's what he said, like when we were talking about it. But we're gonna say that topic for another day. My Miss Jackson said, "Prostitution is hoeing. Being gang banged by different guys is being a hoe. Busting down a party is being a hoe. There is a such thing called a hoe."
I mean, I sort of agree with that to some extent.
Are you down for the whole gang? She's talking about every one of them. That's a hoe. But may I add respectfully to I believe it was Jersey ones. So and Sofix. So about the whole self-respect thing. And I don't mean this in a sexist, misogynistic way, but I kind of agree with Jersey because if you're old-fashioned, you're a little bit older, like in your 30s, like where respect and love was a thing, like where marriage, the end goal was to have kids and have sex, you wait for that. Now it's just jump the gun, you know what I mean? You got to test the waters before that shit, you know what I mean? And it sounds really sexist to say that, but like it just feels like what is it called? The weight is no longer there. You get it now. And sex is such a strong thing to hold on somebody. And I don't know if it's just me who thinks that I'm a young dude, but sex is a powerful thing in a relationship because people get attached. People get hurt. People love you after getting it. You know what I mean? They fall in love. Oh, my voice.
Yeah.
But
you literally release something called the love hormone when you have sex.
And you get attached, bro. Sex is a strong thing.
It's
when
a
you're
soul
with somebody.
tie.
Yeah, and I have this chick, so I'm gonna ask you guys a question because y'all are adults. I feel like I did this the right way because I didn't say nothing to this. Huh? Wait, what?
I think he was talking to somebody else.
Oh, so I have a question for y'all because I was in a predicament. So this girl at Walmart, right? I went to shopping and shit. She was smacking on me. I was like, why is this Walmart girl hitting on me? Like, this feels weird. So I went to go grocery shopping and she was cute and all, but I didn't want to make no assumptions because I can't do that. You know, I'd be ashamed for her. So I go around. She comes again. She goes off floor and it's like, hey, you look really nice. I'm like, okay, this is weird. Why is a freaking 20-year-old girl saying I look nice? So I go away again and she comes back. She's like, why are you ignoring me? Like, what? You work at Walmart. Why are you hitting me? Long story short, I get her number. Ends up, we meet up a couple times, and then she tells me she has a boyfriend. And she sent me all these pictures, and right now she's getting married, she's having this kid. But as an adult, would you, as a homie, I don't know this guy, I know her, but would you rather me tell you that your girl's being a hoe?
Oh, damn, we went through this already.
Hey, bro, that ain't got shit to do with you, bro.
We just talked about this last week.
This is my first show.
The message is mind your be. Don't say anything. You don't want to be involved in that. Let them find out.
I stopped. I didn't even bring it up.
The answer is there's no right or wrong answer to that. It's based on what your morals are.
It is partially like it is a lot of your morals. Can you live with yourself?
Exactly.
Like engaging in this.
He's gonna marry a girl that's having his baby that cheats on him and all that stuff. He's probably loving her, balling all his money, like that probably hella money on her and shit like that. And
I mean,
for
it's
the
not
rest
to
of us,
say, but they probably do it to each other. It's not
I mean,
probably just a
that's a few
one-way
ways.
party. So,
I'm just saying, if you
That's why I
cheat, you a
say
hoe.
leave it.
I say
and you
that's
know what? Some people,
I
like, who's to
mean,
say that he isn't even in on it type shit? Because if any, like I was saying earlier, there's
oh
some
no,
people who do like are okay with a man like being in his woman's life still. Like they do that, you know. Like there's people
no,
like that.
no.
Literally, I have
so
a homie just like in my life right now who's like super into that, and like his girl like has no problem like that me and him hang out all the time, and if like I wanted something more like would have happened. I don't personally, but he, you know, and he can still explore because it's okay, because it's a mutual agreement. That's what they want, that's what they like. So who's to say that that dude isn't in on it and knows that his girl goes out with other guys, just like maybe she goes out with other girls or he goes out with other girls? Like, I don't know.
I feel like that's some shit that you will know from the get
the
go.
get go. Yeah.
Why is this any of our
You should be
business? in my
upfront. You
opinion?
shouldn't be promiscuous.
You know what I'm
Because loyalty
saying?
is a joke nowadays. Like so many divorces are happening, bro. Like it's crazy.
A lot of
People
people
get married too
I'm gonna be real with you. I fucked with a married woman. Y'all, it might sound good. It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Didn't you say this on the last show?
married man. Period.
yeah, I'm
I
just
don't even
saying,
know
like,
what
it's
I'm
not
gonna
worth
say.
it.
But
It's
why
not
you
even worth it.
why you gonna break marriage / loyalty? Like you know what I mean? Like girls and guys. You know what I mean? Like what's the point of breaking up a marriage? Why are you cheating on your girl?
That
Bro? Like,
you don't got no agreement with that person. That's between them. Like, why you being sentimental on their shit? You know what I'm saying?
Break up a marriage, they did it to themselves. If that's what
That's what
they
I'm
had,
saying.
that personal agreement that they were just for each other, then yeah,
Facts.
they broke they broke that promise to their person. So it's not nothing to do with you, it's to do with them, and that's why you shouldn't say shit to shorty. Okay.
And also, I want to add that it comes down to, can you
Baby
respect
D.
yourself for doing that?
I'm gonna be real with you. If you don't fuck shorty, you wanna find somebody else to fuck first. So you best to just goddamn mind your business, bro.
And then somebody said being promiscuous and hoeing is two different things.
What?
Yeah, I sort of agree with that.
It's not even the same thing. Being promiscuous
Can
is
I
like
ask, what does promiscuous mean?
It means like you're very
seducing.
sexually active.
No, not sexually active, but in a seducing way.
Yeah.
Doing stuff overly sexually, like just having a very sexual vibe about you.
And would you consider that I'm promiscuous? Actually, don't even answer that. I'm sorry, I got somebody watching my show.
I be having that vibe.
Can you just
You can honestly, anybody can tell if they're promiscuous or not.
I don't know. Can you just private message me if you think so? Thank you.
I'm
Man,
and this is another case where there's a double standard. I feel like with men.
Oh my god!
Ain't no double
Nobody
standard.
wants to talk about men's double standards because
we can say that for another topic.
Yeah, because that's another topic I definitely get on, but I can't talk about that topic because I don't have the girls for it at the moment. Per Victor says that's Provo active.
What?
Provo active. Can you explain? And Miss Jackson.
Provocative.
Provocative. Just y'all can look at my stream. If y'all can look at my stream too. I'm streaming the comments so y'all can see too. And my mom said your sister is watching. Okay, I know I got to be a big sister, so.
That was
Appreciate it.
Ain't no problem. I got you.
Yeah, so I just arousing sexual desire or interest.
Yeah,
provocative.
Yeah, anything it's basically just seducing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So with y'all, I didn't even get y'all answers. Just say yes or no.
No D, no D, no.
I didn't even fucking ask.
Yes.
Yes.
It's okay.
So, no, I'm just playing. Do you, like what Chingu was saying, do you think that a person is a hoe for messing with somebody that's married? Would you consider that a hoe?
No, I think
Hell no.
Equal game.
Hell no.
Bro, listen. I think it's
I think it's immoral, but no.
No.
I think
You don't
it's
think they're a hoe
if,
for that?
if they're in a relationship.
Hell
I
no.
disagree.
Because
I would say
to be honest, I think that, like I said, it's always coming back down to the person who actually has the agreement or whatever.
Exactly.
But they're married, they're committed, so
What?
they're married and committed though. They're supposed to be committed to somebody
Right,
else.
so the married person is the one who's a hoe, but I don't think that the person messing with the married person is the hoe, because to be honest, like they have no responsibility. They have
Unless they're also in a relationship.
What?
But assuming they're not in one, then no, they're not.
Somebody said I think they're bogus, but not a hoe.
See, at the same time, though, let's say.
Yeah, I mean they can be bogus. Yeah.
Like,
but
I think it's
they're not
immoral, but it's not necessarily on the person that's like, as long as you're not the one purposely going after married people, yeah.
What do you mean by that?
That's what we're talking about.
Even if you are, don't make you a hoe.
That's what we're talking about.
Even if you are purposely looking for married people, that don't make you no hoe.
Not gonna lie,
That's
bro.
exactly side chick. Side chick is a thing. Yes.
Not gonna lie, dude. I'm not
The
gonna lie,
answer
bro.
to this question actually matter, yo. It's all relative and none of our business.
Exactly. Thank you. That was
I'm not gonna lie, y'all.
This was what hoes say. No, I'm just playing.
I'm not even gonna lie to you guys right now.
What she said.
Getting that married pussy is fun the first time. It's just like anything.
I agree. I agree, bro.
Hey, man.
Hey, I'm gonna just say this. It's
My
all
mom
fun
is
and
watching
games.
this. Like, come
Look,
on, bro.
I'm gonna just say
Get a
this.
girl
It's all
who's
fun.
married. That is like, oh my god, bro, that's crazy. But
It's like a one-time
Bro.
experience, like literally.
Like
I'm
I
gonna just.
said, it's all fun and games.
Let Shingo
It
say.
sounds good. I'm gonna say this. It sounds good. It's all fun and games. But you have to hot learn the bed when bro come home. You know what I'm saying? And you have to like get out there.
It's all fun and games till the husband shows up with a gun.
Facts, bro.
Until you get caught butt
That's why you spark back. What?
That's just
Okay,
Show
y'all.
me that. What's
Hey,
good?
hey, homie, you want to join? I'm just kidding.
That's a little too sus right there. I don't know about all that, but
Okay, so let's touch back. Let's touch back on this. Like, Mama, Miss, hey, I'm just here for the comments. I'm not offended. Okay, you lucky, Mark, because my mom was gonna get in your ass. But anyway, what about prostitution? Do you think prostitution makes somebody a hoe? Because according to the dictionary, it says having sex for money.
I would say no.
I mean, that's a business transaction. You know what I'm saying?
The
They
reason
doing
I would say
business.
no is because I feel like there's a lot of like reasons that the women who go into prostitution for are in that life for a reason. I feel so. Like, let's say you're homeless with your child. Like, at the end of the day, like, I mean, not everyone, but there is people out here who will do what, like, say they have to do what they have to do because they're gonna keep that roof over their child's head. It's not that they personally want to be a hoe, so I wouldn't say that they're a hoe. I think that a lot of people who are in that lifestyle are in there because of a lot of traumatic things that they're either experiencing or have experienced, and it's the only way to provide for themselves. I mean, but if you're doing it just to do it, I mean, that could be, maybe that could be considered hoish.
Dre already gave the answer, and it's like that's the best way to say it. It's all relative. All right, what you classify as a hoe might be something else to somebody else.
I mean, let's be real, and let's be real about the whole thing, bro. It don't matter what's you gonna pay regardless of what woman you with, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just people do shit for different reasons. It don't make them a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Smith Jackson said, yes, prostitution is hoeing regardless of your situation. If you're getting paid for sex, you hoeing, period.
Well, that's her definition. So, hey, she's entitled to that.
Yeah, she's because, for instance, you pay for a woman to eventually have sex with her, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're paying years of your money, your life, just to be with this woman, marry her,
Look,
maybe have kids.
On the flip side, it's also this person's like job. Like, that's what they do to make ends meet.
That's
so,
what
And then you gotta ask yourself: is the person paying for the sex, are they a hoe?
Yeah, that's like stripping. Are you saying strippers?
It's all relative, right?
Strippers are dancing. They not putting.
Yeah, they dancing for money. They can be butt naked. It's a what is it called? I don't know what the word's called, but there's a certain terminology.
Well, being that you're talking to a stripper, you could talk to me.
That's what I was just about to say. She's a stripper, y'all. Watch out with that.
No, it's not no disrespect.
They ain't hurt nobody, so I feel like you know what I'm saying. Let know what they do. You know what I'm saying. They grown. They ain't helping nobody. It's a it's a deal. You know what I'm saying. It's a whole service, the whole job. You know what I'm saying.
It's like if you go to a club, you go to a strip club, you're obviously probably gonna go for the fun, the beautiful women. It's like you know what you're getting yourself into. You know where you're throwing your dollars, where you're throwing your hundreds. You know what I mean?
And who's setting that standard? The men. That's who.
It's girls and guys. Girls go to strip clubs too.
I mean, yeah, but, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, who you're gonna think about a guy stripper when you're talking about strippers? You're gonna think about the same.
I mean,
you're gonna think about the heels. You're gonna think about the makeup, the hair.
I mean, down here, women go to strip club more than men.
That's true. Girls go to strip clubs a lot more.
I'm be real. You laughing, bro? I'm bro.
I'm laughing because it's true. Like,
you believe it or not? Like, girls go to the strip club more than guys, mostly. Where I'm from.
Somebody said a homeless person assassinating a target for money still makes him a murderer. Situation does not justify action. And you know what? To add my own comment. My own comment. I agree because. I was in a situation where a broke person set me up and let somebody rob me, let somebody rob us. They still robbers. Ain't none of that. Like, I agree with that. So fuck all that.
That guy's still up right now.
I mean, the
I don't care how bad you
nobody.
Man, they hurted me.
I'm just saying, there's a right way and a wrong way to go about everything. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? What should we call it? Damn, that's tough.
So Chingu, you talking about? So Chingu, you said for my situation or just in general?
Just in general.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people do. At the end of the day, people gonna do what they do. You know, and like. It don't make people a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm sorry.
I feel like
I'm sorry.
I feel like people be reading into it more than they really need to, in certain shit. You know, and that shit be tough.
Miss Jackson, Miss Jackson said, if I'm working a cash register, what am I? A cashier, right? If I sell cars, what am I? A car salesman. If you selling PUSSY, what are you? A hoe.
I mean,
I agree.
I mean,
is that in the dictionary? Is that in the dictionary somewhere?
It is in the dictionary. Prostitution is hoe. Paying
See,
somebody.
think of it like this, yeah? It doesn't matter what your motives are. At the end of the day, you're still doing what you're doing. Whether your motives are good, your motives are bad, or whatever, you're still doing what you're doing.
I'm just saying, based on that analogy, does it say anywhere that being a hoe is selling pussy? Because this guy was too. So I mean, I don't know.
Because like I mean there's some women that you know what I'm saying
slinging dick around.
Why is they called players and girls are called hoes?
Exactly.
Okay, because the thing is, baby, I'm gonna tell you why.
I'll tell you why. Because women sleep with who they choose to. Men sleep with who they're allowed to.
We go with this.
The reason why they call us players. The reason why they call us players is because women made the game and we just playing with it. You know what I'm saying? We're catching up to the shit. You know, we're just playing the shit. That's why they call us players, and because women made the fucking game. You know, they slick with the shit.
Well,
also, by its nature, it's meant to be a derogatory term.
I don't think it's derogatory.
Cause, excuse my language, but women fuck their ways into being queens of the countries and shit.
Facts.
Yep.
That's the motherfucking man.
I mean, yeah, but just going back to that analogy again.
I mean, like that bitch Kamala basically sucked her way up to fucking vice president. So
But again, for real, like, what classifies a guy as a hoden?
Any guy who cheats, any guy who has more body counts than you can even count on your hand, which is rare.
I'm a hoe.
But like, why do you think that
Could that don't make sense?
hoes more than guys do? Like, all these girls are called sluts and shit, but like guys be doing like so much worse and shit.
Body count don't make you a hoe, bro.
Because right now you're doing a double standard.
Yes, like some guys are fucking dicks, you know, and they just like,
Some girls are. I'm not gonna even go into that. So I don't want to sound misogynistic. Some girls are manipulative. Some girls are abusive.
Yeah, both ways, bro.
Like I said, everything is relative, yo. Like this is
That shit go both ways, bro.
yeah, come on, guys. We don't have to like compare like worst or better. But like bottom line is, bottom line is everybody can be shitty.
Everybody will see you different in the whole world. Everything is relative. I'm pick a new topic because everybody just keeps repeating the same shit.
Yeah, you got a point.
girls are more sexual than guys. So
And did you know? Going into that, that's a double standard that we're trying to avoid, because that's a whole new topic that's going to start a whole nother hour conversation.
Did you know the you that you think you are, how everybody think you are, doesn't exist?
Because everybody sees it different.
Hey, it don't matter how other people view you. How you view yourself is the only thing that matters.
Yeah. All right, let's go on to the next topic real quick. All right. Can you keep a best friend of opposite sex while being in a relationship?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
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 Damn, wait, we get mixed answers now. Mixed answers.
I want to know my reasoning. There's too much proof. Too much proof. It is near impossible because somebody's gonna catch some weird feeling. You can try to limitate. You could try to hold it like to a certain standard to be. Oh, you can only hang out with this person on this day. Oh, I'm gonna control. Then it starts becoming a controlling issue that you can't hang out with certain people. You can't. Then
question. What is that called?
I feel like that comes with a certain amount of maturity.
Yeah. What is that called? Yeah, what is that called that you're talking about? What's the terminology
I think
for
that
that?
if all three parties are like adults and not fucking little kids, and they know how to communicate with each other, it could very well work.
Yeah, but what you're talking about, Snake, is called insecurity. You're insecure in a relationship, and you have no trust in your partner.
Yeah, let me ask you this, bro. Let me ask you this, bro. Why should I get rid of friendships that before you just because of your insecurity?
Exactly.
Why? Like that don't make sense. You're placing my minute, bro. You feel me? Like that's kind of selfish as hell. You know what I'm saying? If you're not insecure, I don't need you with me.
I'm still best friends with a girl that I had a relationship with, and we're on good terms. But we're not in a relationship anymore because she moved on, and I moved on.
I say it doesn't. I say like, why be in a relationship if you're gonna because honestly, I'm not gonna have a guy best friend if a whole man, because first of all, that's disrespectful to my partner, and doesn't mean that I can't keep like my friendship still mutual, but my friend is gonna hang one-on-one with them, because that's just not what it is. If my partner feels uncomfortable, then I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna do it. And even if they don't feel uncomfortable, even if they tell me to go hang out with them, that don't matter, because I'm with my partner because I want to spend my time with them. Why can't my partner be with me and my best friend when we're hanging out?
So a question then. Say you've been best friends with this guy for several years, right? And you just met your partner, y'all been together for like 2 weeks, and this person is saying, drop your best friend. You drop your best friend, and guess what? The person that you was with, y'all break up in the next week.
Drop your best friend. I'm not talking about drop your best friend. I'm talking about being respectful to your partner. You could still, if that's your best friend is gonna respect your choice If they don't respect it, then that's where their true colors were shown. That they were never your best friend to begin with. Knowing that it's important to you that your partner is happy.
But let me ask you this: where does it come in where your partner, understands and be respectful about what you got going on?
Exactly.
That's I feel like that's selfish. You know what I'm saying? To ask of your partner, you know what I'm saying? Like drop somebody that's been in life for this amount, you know what I'm saying, for years, and for a fact they're friends, bro. It comes for a certain amount of like fucking maturity.
You will never know,
you know what I'm saying?
Facts, and that's all I have to say because
that's where trust come in.
No, because you will never know for a fact what it is with somebody like one-on-one.
Yes.
Just like even it could be a co-worker relationship for all I really care. You will never know that relationship that you and that coworker has with anyone else. Like you will never be able to completely fathom what that relationship is with that person.
So the issue sounds more like it's an insecurity that the person that you're with is saying, "Oh, I'm not comfortable with this person that you're talking to." That's gonna come up a lot with many people that you talk to.
Like if any person I date gets pissed at me because I used to have sex with someone, regardless of who that person was, whether they're my friend now, still my friend, or were my friend, like that's on them. If they want to break up with me for that, that's good for them. But I am not going to stop being friends.
We're still on.
It's a new topic, D.
It's the new topic already? Damn.
Yes.
Y'all start the new topic without me?
Yes, D.
It got heated. You missed all the good stuff.
That's what wasn't getting nowhere.
But so going back to Daniel's point, that's on them. Exactly. It's not on you. Because they're putting this idea of saying, okay, well, you need to change this for me in order for us to work. And that's fair. You can compromise. You can talk to them about it, communicate. But understand the trade-off. If y'all don't work out,
willing to change things in your life for your partner, you shouldn't have a partner to begin with.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about compromise and understanding the trade-off. So, for example, if this person's been your friend for several years, right, and the person that you just got with, y'all been together for just a few weeks, and literally y'all break up like within a week, month, whatever, you basically just lost two people. And an amazing friendship that you built over several years. There's ways to compromise, but to say that okay, insecurity is not a thing in that relationship, it is, and you have to actually say
that's what I'm saying. Like people just put shit like out on people, and like that's not cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, why should I have to like compromise my shit when I'm telling you that's just my friend that we've been, friends for years. You know what I'm saying? You telling me that I have to get rid of my friends just because of your insecurity, instead of you just being more mindful about my life, and maybe you know what I'm saying, we can grow and maybe we can all be friends, bro. You feel me? Like that don't make sense to me. Like that's the whole insecure thing, and I don't look.
Back on in a little bit when my daughter is asleep, y'all. Goodbye.
Later.
Good talk.
Good one.
My thing with that is insecurity is a part of relationships, because when a girl, I'm not gonna speak for girls, but I'm saying when girls see like other girls and you look at them, they get hella insecure. Like, oh, that girl has bigger boobs than me. Oh, that girl has bigger ass than me.
Mark,
for me, ladies, if I'm wrong, prove me wrong. I don't really know much about girls, but other girls get insecure. And if you're looking at other chicks, she's gonna get hella butthurt. She's like, oh, why is she looking at her? Why? And then you're gonna be like, why are you insecure? I love you. It don't matter if you love her or not. She's gonna still think that, damn, dude, that girl had a bigger ass than me. And he's
the thing about
it's trust.
The thing about relationships is just not like one thing. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's just more.
Insecurities are not healthy, by Daniel.
It's not healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool. To feel some type of way, but there should be some type of communication, understanding at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You should have some type of a level of trust to what I'm telling you. That's my friend, and you should be able to like, you know what I'm saying? We should be able to make some type of middle ground compromise and just grow from that shit. There should be no reason why I should have to like get rid of my friend and not have you or have you keep my friend? Why can't we all just be friends? And it's so simple, but a certain level of maturity that people fail to have time after time because common sense ain't common. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of egos that play a part, and people don't they take accountability for the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just be all the way with shit.
You ever hear that song that they say she's just a friend, and they say he's just oh baby you
R.I.P. Bismarck.
Yeah, so that's a common thing that I always see, bro. Like I'm being real with you, like it's usually like you see all these cheater stories. You see, I caught my girl. It's always that homie. It's always that friend that don't worry, we're just friends. Trust me, babe. Please, I love you. There's no reason to he's a good person, and then all of a sudden you get home from work early and he's clapping her.
That's Snake. Here, I mean, bro, I'm gonna give you the simple thing, bro. Do you expect your partner to have no friends?
No.
Okay, so what you're basically saying is that as soon as you get in a relationship, you have to drop all your friends.
Suspicious.
Why even have friends? Why even have
you don't
friends?
get cheated on.
I think part of this issue is sex complicates almost any relationship. To be honest, to some degree, it's not necessarily going to make it ruining.
Look, we saving. If y'all talking about friends with benefits, we actually doing that topic next week. So try not to talk too much on that topic.
The correlation is we're not talking about exes, okay? We're not talking about past sexual relationships. We're talking about friends, right?
Yes.
See, I'm just saying
that's the difference.
What if your best friend was your ex, and you?
I have a best friend that's my ex.
It doesn't change anything. It's the ex.
Exactly.
It's an ex.
We broke up mutually.
In my mind, if my girl is talking to her ex every other day, as in they're best friends, they've been knowing each other for let's say like you said earlier, 10-year best friendships. You don't want to drop that shit. They've dated before. They've fucked before. They have that connection. Are you gonna allow this guy to fuck your girl, bro? Are you gonna allow him to keep coming in your girl's life emotionally?
Let's be real, bro. What's in your mind versus what's actually reality is two different things, bro. Okay. Now, I'm gonna be all the way real with you, bro. If you feel that way about your girl, why are you with her? You feel me? Like, if you feel that way, bro, why are you doing that to yourself and crying about the shit, bro?
Like trust is a part of a relationship.
Trust is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel that fucking strongly, bro, just get the fuck out the relationship and move the fuck on. Like, bro, life goes on. Pussy a dime a dozen, dog.
I'm gonna ask you this: do you think it's possible for you to stop somebody from cheating?
If you're controlling.
So you can control them. So you saying you can stop anybody from cheating? You can just.
No.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, you just lock them in the basement.
No, I see what you're saying. You can't stop them from cheating if they really want to cheat on you.
Exactly. That's the thing that people understand is like you can't control what people do. So at the end of the day, you have to accept it.
Okay.
Exactly, but that's where half of it comes from, though, isn't it? It's you don't want them to cheat, so you don't want them to be best friends with another guy because you have like insecurities is part of being human. Like everyone has insecurities. It doesn't matter what it is. You are guaranteed to have at least a few insecurities yourself. Like you might not even know that you have these insecurities, but you have insecurities, and they will get in the way of things that you try to do.
I'm gonna be real, King. If you were my girl's best friend, I would tell her to drop your ass instantly. I would tell her to block you. You are too damn handsome, bro.
You are insecure. You are insecure.
I'll tell my girl to block you. You are a dad, bro. You will clap my girl's cheeks and you will destroy her. I would not let you with my girl, bro. Like, you can be my homie, bro, but I would never let you with my girl, bro. I couldn't trust it. Like, you're too handsome, bro. I couldn't trust my girl. I couldn't trust my girl around you because you're so damn fine, bro. No homo. But like, that's what I'm saying. I'm just gonna be real with you.
You have to accept every piece of that homo.
Let's be honest. At least half of that was homo.
Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. If I had a friend like you, King, and you were best friends, or no, if you were her best friend, I'd say, hell no, bro. That guy is way too good looking for me. He is not your best friend anymore. Like, I'd be so secure.
Yo. Oh, okay. Let me take a break. Let me take a quick break. We got a lot of comments. First of all, Paravictus said people are responsible for their actions. You cannot pin past experiences on future partners. You do not own your girl or boy. Other people are not responsible for your insecurities. I Envision said Baby D. Doc said that's crazy. I Envision said dude need his balls dropped and he'll be alright. Suspect. He said he's suspect. Sophia said, "Yo," and then on top of that, we just got my mama in the car.
Yo, tell me why there's like squad cars outside my crib right now. Like, how do I change the fucking camera around?
Maybe that's good.
Hold up. Dude, Loki, for real, I got like 3 squad cars out of my crib right now.
I'm gonna pick somebody's best friend up.
In the backyard. They're like trying to like find somebody or something. I don't know what the fuck going on.
Hey, someone getting raised.
Somebody's best friend is going to jail.
All old people on my block.
Somebody dropped the gun. They're trying to find a gun.
Alright, Mama, can you say something?
Can you hear me? Sorry.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. About the topic, can you be best friends with opposite sex when you're in a relationship? Yeah. So my thing is, if you're in a relationship, I think but I was in that situation. Where I had a male best friend, and when it was time for me to get married, he kept saying that our friendship was gonna change. Like, no, our friendship ain't gonna change. You know, shit, we roadies, Guess what? I don't even talk to him no more.
What changed?
Because when we was best friends, it was before I had my relationship with my husband. So my whole conversation was different with him. Whenever I talked to my best friends, it was about me talking about different niggas. You know what I'm saying? And getting advice on different niggas. So therefore, when I got married, my whole conversation changed. Now I'm a married woman. Now I'm a church-going woman. Now I don't do the things that I used to do. I don't smoke weed no more. I don't talk about different niggas and, they gonna do this and they gonna do that, or I ain't fucking with them and this, that, and the other. My conversation changed. So therefore, it was no need for him anymore.
Question.
I'm not gonna talk to you about my husband because I'm violating my husband. So with my female friends, it's different. We talk about our relationships. But with my male best friend, I'm not finna talk to you about my husband. Okay. Because now my husband gonna feel violated. Now he gonna be asking me why I'm confiding in another nigga.
True.
True. Oh God.
Now going back to what you said that y'all don't even talk anymore. Was that a loss for you? Do you feel like
It wasn't a loss because he's still family. It's just like instead of talking to him all day on the phone, now I talk to my husband all day on the phone. Instead of me being able to pull up on him and hang out with him, my husband is my best friend now. My husband just basically took his place.
And to be fair, like going back to Snake saying, "Oh well, oh shit, hold up, babe." Going back to what Snake was saying, I guess you could say that. But it's not a complete loss, from time to time. Like, it's okay for it to happen, but, it's not a necessity. It's not needed. Like, losing a friend, it depends if it was like a really best friend. Like, okay, this person I've been with for several years, we've been through everything together. If your partner comes into your life and they basically just say drop this person, that's an issue, okay? But what she was saying, that's her husband. She just got married. This is her lifelong partner now.
He ain't never put those restrictions on me. He ain't never say, well, Robbie got to go. It was more so like he just faded out. And that's what it was. But we still see each other online, and we might say what's up or jump in the inbox, but it's just not the same no more.
Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, it's part of life.
I think that's a better way of describing it as well. It's not so much that you can't be their friend anymore. It's that, like, if you, let's say, get married, which is a very big step, of course your relationship with your friends are going to change. Like, especially if someone's taken that place of your new, like, when you marry someone, you're basically committing to be essentially their best friend for life.
Yeah. you're gonna spend more time with them, and it's less time with your friends. So I mean, things are gonna change.
See, I guess it depends too. Like, let's say you confide in your best friend more than you do your husband. That's gonna be like completely different because like you're supposed to trust this guy that you're with more than anyone else, right? That's why you're with him. Yeah. But if you trust, if you're talking about all your problems and shit to this other guy instead, and like getting all of their views instead of your husband, like it's putting that point of like you trust that guy more than your husband, and obviously that guy's gonna have doubts about it because like you know.
That's on the individual and not the friend. Okay, you shouldn't be doing that to begin with.
Okay. I got some.
People need to date more than fucking. I think people just need to date more people versus getting in long-term relationships. Just date a bunch of people until you're ready to like fully grow up. I mean, I'm 30. I'm about to be 33. So like I had a bunch of best friends and stuff, and then now I just be chilling with my girl all the time, and I don't really worry about too many other people. Like kind of like the other lady that was talking.
Yeah, it's just a change though. You know, like if before me and my best friend used to talk on my way to work, on my breaks, on my way home, you know, or whatever. But now when my husband came in the picture, it was like he took up all my time. I can't tell him, oh, well, I'm gonna call you back because I'm talking to Robbie. Oh, well, I'm still talking to him. I'm gonna call you back, or he gonna be like, damn, what the hell y'all talking about? Chime me in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different.
People don't date enough in their younger years. They get in like one long-term relationship to another. Yo, I think people just need to date more and like get a feel for a bunch of different types of people to see what they truly want versus getting into a long-term relationship and realizing they don't want that person and then get into another one and be like, oh, I don't want this person, instead of just seeing like how many different kinds of people there really are. I'm not saying fuck everybody. I'm just saying like date people, like actually go on dates, talk to different people.
I'm gonna be real, chill. I want to add something because I've been waiting to talk. So, like you're saying, test the waters, basically, right? To start dating people. Like for me, I'll be real, chill. Like I'm a 7 on a good day. I'm gonna say that confidently, but in reality, I know I'm like a 5, bro. I got titties. I got fucking.
You gonna stop with this fucking.
Anyway,
back on. If you say something crazy, and you pull back the statement.
Just go to the gym.
I'm gonna say something like when I test the waters. All like in the past, probably like 6 girls that I've talked to in real life. If they ain't fucking in real life, it usually goes to where they want to meet up, they want to get a free meal, they want to get like let's go to the what's it called? There's a race. You guys know, not NASCAR, but they're like little box cars. It's like a little fair.
You ain't gotta pay for
the derby.
But it was heavily implied that I gotta pay for. Oh, I'm hungry. And then nothing. I got nothing out of these dates at all. No kisses, maybe a hug, and it breaks my heart as a guy, bro. Like I'm just saying, like it's not worth testing the water.
Yo, I'm not. I hate the guy.
What that got to do with this topic?
Listen. I hate to be the guy that says this shit and breaks it out to you, but sometimes you just gotta like present yourself like an asshole, bro. Because like women nowadays.
No. What does this have anything to do with the topic, y'all? Y'all need to. I'm sorry, Robbie. What's your point of asking that? Before anybody say anything, Robbie, what was your point of asking that or saying that? What are you like basically trying to imply?
He needs advice. Clearly.
The reality of it is, man, it don't matter what you look like. A woman can smell when you're unconfident or you're not confident in yourself. So it doesn't matter what you look like. If you are not confident, they're gonna know right away. They're gonna talk to you, and then like most case scenario, like best case scenarios, women know if they want to be with you within like the first 10 minutes of talking to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a second.
I'm gonna put you on game, bro. I'm gonna be look, Mama, chill, bro. I'm gonna put you on game, bro. All right. As a man, bro, I don't give a fuck. Like, bro, don't put yourself down, bro. Okay. All you gotta do, bro, is get on your purpose, dog. That's all the fuck you gotta do as a man, bro. Get on your fucking purpose and get some fucking money, bro. Women gonna come, regardless. If you on your purpose, women gonna come. They gonna come.
I work.
Back to having best friends, though.
Thank you.
Yo, Snake, I'm gonna give you a little inspirational thing too, bro. For example, use me as an example right now, dude. I've been. Everybody, shut the fuck up. I've been depressed as shit for the past like 8 months. Finally came out of it, dude. I went from 178 pounds down to 149 because I didn't eat for 3 months, dude.
Gross.
I'm still confident. Even though this is the shittiest I've looked in my entire life so far, bro, I'm still confident and I'm still getting it, bro. Confidence is key, bro.
Mar, I'm sorry. It don't even look like you gained any weight.
As Chingu says, you need to present your best self.
Anyways,
okay.
Can you wrap this topic up, y'all? Because this is way off topic. This is way
you
off
can't
topic.
have a best friend of the opposite sex.
Thank you. Cause
we gotta go back to the original topic.
Yeah,
right.
that's way off topic, y'all. My mom
Hey.
made a call to talk about this topic.
I'm gonna head out though. Good talks, everybody. Appreciate everybody coming in.
Yo, King, where you about?
Alright, King.
Don't worry about that.
Nah, bro. Let me bro. I live right down the road, bro. Let me buy that Porsche off you.
I got you. I'll be
Got
Wait,
you.
what you say?
I love you, King.
King about to go be your best friend right now.
Oh, don't say that. Oh man.
Oh, he's about to sneak to your girl's house. He's about to sneak to your girl's house right now.
Yeah.
Me and my girl have the same house. You can show up at it. We can drink some beers. What's up?
King's
I got you. I'm gonna get some water instead. But hey, I'll catch you later though. Good talks.
Alright, y'all, let him go. Let him go. Let him go.
I'll see you, bud.
Alright, bye. Alright, so I need to get back on the topic, y'all, for real, because that's another whole nother topic we can touch up on. But this topic, that's my sister, y'all. That's my baby sister. The topic really, okay. So she said that since she got married, she's so cute. Since she got married, she don't talk to her best friend as much. Somebody else said they don't talk to their best friend as much. Okay, I know somebody that is on Mom, why did you put Miracle? I know somebody. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a scenario. I'm gonna give y'all a story. I know a friend that's friends with this person has a best friend, right? They've been friends with this person for a year or two, and this person gets in a relationship, and they don't talk to that person as much. Understandable, because you're in a relationship now. But their partner wants to talk to that best friend. Like, that partner wants to be best friends with their best friend. But the best friend, the guy best friend, has an issue with the girl best friend because he don't want the girl best friend to be friends with his girlfriend.
Well, that's understandable.
They're what?
Wait,
Are
I'm
they
so lost.
Opposite sex. They're of the opposite.
They're the
sex.
opposite sex. So the boy best friend, he's in a relationship with a girl.
Where that would make me slightly uncomfortable. Like, I feel like that'd be for like anyone. Like, what if y'all's like homies like was trying to be best friends with your girl? You know, like. I get it. Y'all are all chilling together at the same time, like together. But like, if you guys are like going out like separate from like your partner, I feel like it'd be a little weird, you know, because that's how you end up ringers and shit like that, you know.
Yeah, like I don't know how to put it, but I kind of agree with her extremely. To where if you're starting to be okay, so if you value your time with your best friend more than you value your time with your relationship, I genuinely think you should end that friendship because your relationship should be the number one goal. It's either family
end the relationship.
or in the relationship. You choose. Because you're either playing with your husband, your boyfriend's emotions, your girlfriend, your love, whatever, your wife, you know? You're playing with two people's emotions. Who do you love more? Your best friend that could drop you in seconds? If you do something wrong, maybe they'll drop you, or someone you could be spending your whole entire life with. That's what you got to ask yourself when you're.
But what if this person jumped from relationship to relationship though? Which according to this other person, they said that say you have a best friend that gets in and out of relationships a lot.
Yeah, and if they didn't cheat, then it shouldn't matter.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
I agree.
I feel like then there has to be like a conversation with that other person.
Yeah,
but,
they
like,
have to. Yeah.
if you were best friends with this person through like multiple like relationships, you know, and like y'all didn't do anything together, I think it's okay if you have that conversation with that individual that you are with. And if you meet that like person, like let's say like with like my boyfriend and he knows like one of my like guy friends, like I would want him to be there present with me while I'm hanging out with that person. Like doesn't matter if
that's your brother.
So
whatever, but,
I mean,
like, personally for me, I would be respectful in that situation. Like if they feel uncomfortable with me talking to so and so or whatever, then I will respect that decision and I would do that. Like I'm not pretty like deep into friendships with that many people, but personally, like if they felt uncomfortable with who I was talking with, then I would take it upon myself to respect that what makes them feel uncomfortable, and I would probably try to, you know, meet in the middle with that. But
okay, I think I'm getting y'all kind of confused. Like I think I'm really getting y'all confused.
like, what's your like? Give me like a story.
Literally, what I was saying.
Give me an example.
Literally, what I was. What? I'm sorry.
You should probably just use a name, like just say Bill Kelly, so that way
Okay.
it's a little easier.
Bill, okay. Kelly and Bill been best friends for a year or two. Bill goes in and out of relationships. Now on his last relationship, his recent relationship, he tells, you know, he stops talking to Kelly like that, and Kelly understands it's not an issue, but Kelly ends up being close with his girlfriend Julie. Julie starts talking to Kelly more, and they start playing games or whatever. They start talking more. Bill has an issue with that. Bill has an issue with Kelly talking to Julie. Because he think that it's weird for Kelly to even be friends with Julie. Like that's his girlfriend. Why his best friend got to be best friends with his girlfriend?
But are they the same sex?
And they the same sex.
Oh, that's.
I mean, I feel
that's just insecurity.
That is not a problem.
It's insecure.
You feel me?
It's either insecurity or he was trying to get with her and she doesn't want like dirty laundry out or some shit.
Yeah,
that's the only way that I'd see a problem with that.
Yeah, like I could see if they're all in a relationship to get like, or like a friendship, like everyone was like friends like before they started dating. Like I could see that, like why they would still like all try to get along. But I feel like if you guys are from different friend groups, it might be a little different. I feel like the only way it would work is if you guys were all like in the same mutual friend group together, like from the start. Because I know a couple people that were all in the same friend group and they dated each other, you know.
Here is
and all
a
different
weird
guys talk to like the same girls within that group.
There is a weird thing that comes with still being best friends with my ex, and it's that almost every relationship I get in now, even though I haven't like really gotten in a serious relationship in a while, has always been judged against her. Because like, yes, she's very hot.
Okay, then obviously, I would be insecure.
Like
shit too.
I'm like a 6. She's like a 9 or a 10.
She got a pool table at her house? Lucky?
Pool table in the fucking basement is what it looks like.
What the heck? This is some rich people stuff. I'm just kidding.
Right. My house full of like, bro, you can fit more than a kitchen table in there? That's crazy.
No, but back
we're getting
to
off
Carly's
topic
thing-
again.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry. Can someone rephrase what was just said?
The whole like everyone based all my relationships, because I'm still best friends with my ex, actually gets like compared to her almost directly.
So my thing
That's the biggest issue I have with relationships right now.
Where I draw the line, because I kind of was agreeing with Carly, but I agree with what you're saying too, to where sorry, I'm stuttering. But basically, I agree to the extent to where you can be best friends with somebody, but if you've had sex with somebody, if you've personally had sex with that friend, that's why I just draw the line. It's not okay anymore.
Yeah, that's
But that person,
That's a no-go.
but Kelly and Bill don't even have any romantic things or sexual things. So why is Bill argues that I don't want to take more attention to you from my girlfriend, but the girlfriend don't even see it like that. Never saw it like that.
I mean,
so what's
but
the
if he
issue?
feels that way though, then I feel like that should be respected. Like you might not even be giving that friend more attention than your boyfriend, but I feel like if he feels it like that's that way to him, I feel like you should respect his decision. Maybe give a less attention to that.
That's
friend.
true.
That's respectful. That's definitely respectable.
You know,
but
most
why?
people though would say no.
That's respectable. But like, why is it an issue for Kelly to be? I mean, why is it an issue for Kelly to be friends with your friends with your girlfriend? It doesn't. Isn't that what most guys want anyway?
As a bill, it wouldn't bother me.
Yeah, it really
that's the
wouldn't.
whole
If you're-
question there. That wouldn't bother me at all.
If I'm in a relationship with a girl and she has a best friend that she likes to spend a lot of time with, that's a girl, what the fuck? Why do I care? Like,
Even
it's
if-
not like she's gonna be unfaithful to me.
Okay, Daniel.
Even if she
Daniel,
is, I'm not gonna like.
Daniel,
I sort of find that odd.
Daniel.
All right, bro. All right.
Daniel, rephrase it, because you said her best friend. No, this girl was your best friend, not the ex. Somebody you didn't have sexual relationships with. So you had your girl best friend. Your girl best friend becomes best friends with your girl. Is that going to be an issue?
No.
See,
why would that ever be an issue?
Yeah, I don't.
Thank you.
I don't think that would be an issue.
Let's say, for example, you've gone through. Let's say you've been with other people, and you've been best friends with this person, and they've known all of this other stuff. Everyone else you've been with, yeah. Let's say you don't want like your other relationships and stuff being brought up, but they might be brought up if they start hanging out and stuff. You know what I mean? Like they might start talking about who you've been with and all that you want to forget about or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If
I don't know.
a girl that I was dating was uncomfortable with me still being friends with my ex, I would, depending on the girl that I'm dating, if she can legitimately...
If she's a 10.
Like, I think the problem would be more that any girl I'm dating would be insecure because my ex is really hot. Like, that's the only issue I could see.
That's understandable.
I like how you have to really pinpoint the your ex was hot thing.
Right.
Okay, but would you say to your girlfriend that your ex was what?
Not to her
Really
face.
I have to tell my girlfriend that my ex was really hot all of the time.
I'm gonna have to put Mar on blast for a second. Mar.
Oh, fuck you.
Me and Mar we were good friends at the time. Me and Mar, y'all already know our history. Mar ends up getting in a relationship with like
Who's
2
Mar?
weeks. He's in the call.
Oh, okay, hey Mar.
Mar gets in a relationship like 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later. Mar stops talking to me like that. And one of the reasons why Mar stopped talking to me is because he said his ex will feel insecure about my body.
Oh, well, I mean, okay, so...
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Deja, I didn't say that. She said that. She said that, not me. You're taking her words, putting her into my mouth, dude. Nah.
I mean, that's what you told. That's what you told me, though. That's exactly what I just said.
Well, that's exactly what was told to me, so I can't really like lie.
And that's
you know?
That's why I repeated.
Yeah. Again, I was just saying what was said. I didn't make that decision.
Well, see, if I'm in a relationship and I have a really close, like, this girl that's, like, really close and we, like, hang out all the time, and the girl I'm with is like, hey, that's not cool, I want your attention, or whatever the reason is, like, hey, she's way hotter than me, so we're gonna have to talk. I mean, yeah, you have to respect it.
You have to respect it. You have
right?
to.
Because,
It's
like,
basically,
as a dude, if I got into a relationship with a girl and she's hanging out with some random dude all the time that I don't know, I'd be like, hey, listen here, I don't, you know?
Honestly, I think we're getting back into double standards again. But
it's not double standards, bro. It
That
doesn't
was me
matter.
saying it
A
both
girl
ways.
or a guy, it doesn't matter, bro.
Yeah,
if
that's
the
what I was
chick
saying.
now.
So back to what Carly was saying, that it should be a mutual respect. You should talk about it. but I feel like it is a double standard to where if you tell a girl your friend's too hot, your guy friend is too handsome. Like King, I told him dead ass. If King was my girl's best friend, I'd say fuck that. He is too good looking.
But it's not a double standard. We're consistent on both sides of the
Yeah, I'm
situation.
talking about both sides.
It's
yeah.
not. It
Like
doesn't.
I would respect it for. I'd respect it for. Well, of course, Chris would say no because
Yeah,
they
but
were
if
fans.
the guy,
But
if you don't drop your girl or that other girl, she's gone. It's
Well, yeah.
either me or her. That's crazy.
You're saying a girl would say no? Is that what you're saying?
No. A girl said, "Why
I mean,
I would say that.
I'm
A
gonna be
girl
real.
would literally say, correct me if I'm wrong. A girl would not drop her. Like, for instance, Queen Bee, would you? For instance, let's later down. I don't know. Let's say if you. Oh, I don't want to set on straight now.
What?
Nah.
If you and him got together, would you drop Adam for? If you guys
Would you
got
drop
together?
Big Boy? Would you drop Big Boy if somehow, if you and Adam got together? Don't answer that on stream.
I was just. That's crazy that you said that because I was just gonna bring up Big Boy. I was just about to bring an example.
I love Big Boy, man.
Okay, so me and Big Boy dating, right? I like Big Boy because of his personality, and then his looks was a plus for me. It's all when it comes to certain women, it's all about personality. Mostly guys care about his appearances or sometimes they care about personality, but a lot of y'all just look at appearances first. But I like Big Boy because the way he thinks, his personality, we connect on a whole nother level. I have a guy best friend named let me continue. I have a guy best friend, Chris James. He's good looking. He's attractive. He got a body. He what, Carly?
Loki has to fuck Chris.
You said fuck Chris.
No, for real though. Wait, did you get T? Did you start talking to him again?
Okay.
Hey, Carly.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to talk to you later about that. But let me.
Okay, continue.
Yeah, let me continue. So I have this is a real life situation, and this is something really true. You know, Chris is good looking. He's attractive. You know, we having our little issues where it feels like the friendship is one sided or whatever. But Chris is a good looking dude, attractive. But Chris' personality, like people ask me, oh, do you feel this type of way for Chris? Or if it was like Big Boy and Chris, oh, would you cheat on Big Boy for Chris? Or, Chris got this and that. No. Chris has Chris' personality is all over the place, first of all. Poor communication. It's just like, guys can be looking so good, but it's like the way they present themselves, the way their personality is, like, you cannot connect with that person. Like, whoever said, a woman talks to you for 10 minutes and she'll determine if she want to be with you or not. Yeah, Chris, you're good looking and stuff, but I would not want to be with you. Big Boy, I can have a conversation with about a bunch of stuff. That stuff turns me on. That's who I want to be with. Not with somebody that got the looks. I don't care if you're dick. I'm not even gonna get deep in that. But go ahead.
I do want to add that it's sort of a misconception to say guys aren't interested in the personality. It's just sure the first thing we'll see is probably your looks.
Ass and tits.
But
yeah, I mean,
but you can't just have that and maintain a relationship on it.
Yeah, you gotta have more than that.
If that were the case, I'd still be dating my ex.
Or she would still be dating you.
She was a 10 because you're actually really hot, right?
That's tough.
Yeah, true,
right.
True. My thing is, as I said this earlier, I touched up on it. Sex is a big part for me in a relationship because of what I've been through. I'm not gonna go into personal emotional stories, but from what I've been through, sex is a big part of my situation. You know what I mean? If it's not in a relationship, then it's nothing. But you know what I mean? But that's just me. But personality-wise, if I don't like a person, if I don't associate, if they're not bettering me, I don't want to be in a relationship with them anymore. Because I learned that from Chingu. Because he told me, I only want people around me that better me. I don't want somebody to lower my vibes. I respected him a lot. I didn't even tell him that. But I respected him for saying that because I don't really value myself. You know what I mean? Very highly of myself. And everybody says, you need to stop doing that. You need to stop doing that because what you preach becomes reality, And I'm trying to build up my own confidence. The whole thing about the whole building yourself up, it's hard, man. But it's I don't know. I don't know how to even close that conclusion. Like, I'd rather have somebody pitch into that.
No, you good, bro. You just, you know what I'm saying, take your shit one step at a time, one day at a time. Just, just remember, self-love is the best fucking love. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. Like,
So you're saying it's good to masturbate a lot, then? That's
Yeah.
twice a day. What you gotta do. Hey,
3
I
times
mean,
a
hey,
day,
sometimes 3 times.
do what you gotta do. But at the same time, too, a lot of people relationships don't work out in this society because a lot of people just dating for looks, and they think somebody, oh, you look good, I'm gonna start talking to this person, I want to get a relationship with this person. Then
I don't think
true
people really
colors
date
start
for
showing
looks,
them.
though.
No,
Honestly, I don't
it's
think that.
this generation really does.
I don't think that's not the reality of it. I think what happens is you're attracted initially to what a person looks like. That's normal. You see somebody, you think they're attractive. That's what sparks your interest. And then suddenly you talk to them long enough, like, damn, this nigga's stupid as fuck, and you're uninterested. Like, that's pretty normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My thing is with the whole personality thing, because I lost train of thought before. I do love a girl who's like hella, like she could be like a 5, and I'm saying a 5. She could look like me, and I'd still love her like she was a 10, because deep down inside, if she's a good woman, if she's caring, she's loving, she's awesome, I'm gonna love her for who she is, not what she has. She can have A-cup titties, no ass, nothing, and I wouldn't care. If she's genuinely a good person, I will love her. I don't care if she don't gotta have double D's. That's beauty standard. It'd be nice. It'd be nice to have a little cake at the bakery shop. You know what I mean? But fuck, like, if I can find someone
Hey, bro, I feel you, bro.
if I can find someone genuine, I would not give a fuck how they look. I wouldn't care, but I can't find that yet.
Look, all I gotta say,
that's
bro.
a little bit of a cat, bro. I'll be honest with you. Like, that sounds good and fine and dandy, but reality of it is, person can have a great personality, but if you're not attracted to him, you're just not attractive. Don't matter.
There is a level of that in almost
it doesn't
every
matter.
relationship.
You have to have both. You have to have a little bit of both.
And to be real, bro, like, don't settle, bro. Like, don't settle for shit,
settle for
bro.
less.
Like, yeah, like I said, work on yourself, bro. Work on your grind, bro. Cause the women gonna come. You know what I'm saying? You making money on your purpose, they're gonna come regardless, and it will all make the difference is on your end. You super straight, bro. You super straight. You don't have to worry about shit. There's less shit on your end that you have to worry about because you got your shit straight. You know what I'm saying? It's really up to her. That's where, you know what I'm saying, that's the game about it, bro. That's where my mindset comes in, where, you know, these women gotta prove themselves to me, bro. You feel me? Cause I'm the prize. You feel me? Like, what are you bringing to the table except for your looks? That's basically what I'm saying. You know, and you gotta have confidence about yourself. That's what women pick up on too. They love that shit. They eat that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be confident about who you are, bro, and just get this money.
I feel like, cause like as I said before, I'm working 60-hour weeks, man. It's hard because I don't really have much time to myself, let alone trying to find a chick. You know what I mean? And if I just focus on myself a little bit more, I can genuinely probably maybe meet the girl of my dreams later on when I got all my stuff, when I got all my money. But it just feels draining, bro. Cause why do I have to wait till I'm balling? Why do I gotta wait till I have a full-time job? Why do I gotta wait till I got a house for a girl to see that there's worth in my life? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't feel right. Like, I don't want to have to be rich in order for a girl to love me and to share her emotions.
That's how society makes you think, though. That's not like every girl thinking like. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
No,
I was thinking like that before. Yes, I was thinking like that before. But once I actually settled down and I was like, dang, my standards are way too high, I started lowering my standards because I don't want to be single until like I'm 40, 50 thinking I'm still gonna find somebody that got money. No, I want to find somebody I can connect with and be 50-50 with. Right. If they have money, that's a plus. But I'm independent. I could take care of myself. I don't need your money. That money shit is a plus. So you're not looking for the right girls. You're not even looking at you actually just need to.
You gotta find somebody that you can build with.
Exactly.
If a girl wants you for your money, kick her to the curb.
I wouldn't say build. I wouldn't say build. I would replace build with grow. Okay, because like you can't grow in no environment that's toxic. Okay, so if I'm with you, you got to be in an environment that we can both grow in. Does that make sense?
It's
You know what I'm
it's the
saying?
same thing because you can't build anything on a rotten foundation because it's just going to crumble. It's the same difference as you use
Yeah,
building a
same
road.
tomato. Yeah. True. So you know, you just be mindful, bro. You know, you just gotta be mindful and like.
I mean, interpersonal relationships are complicated. That's the reality.
Mm,
There's no way to.
It's not that complicated. Y'all just make it more
it's
complicated than it has to be.
true.
That's not true. That's not true.
That is actually kind of true. Though.
It's very complicated because none of us are like-minded. We can be like-minded on so many different things, and
What's
then the reality of
complicated
it
about
is,
At the end of the day, no one's perfect.
I mean,
Speak for
I don't know.
yourself. Speak for yourself, Daniel. I'm a
I'm
perfect as it
fucking
gets.
Unless
perfect.
you're
That's not,
Chingu.
but no, it's not even that, bro. It's the thing is, at the end of the day, you should know what you want, bro. You
Yeah,
shouldn't, and that shouldn't be on
that's
nobody else but you. You feel me? That's
yeah,
what
yeah,
motherfuckers
but
got
it
it
takes
fucked up
time
at.
for you to learn that, though. It
That's
ain't
what I'm
like
saying. The
no one.
journey is just important as the destination. That's what people got it fucked up at. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
but
people.
you have to have life experience to know what you want. So, meanwhile, you're gonna make mistakes along that journey. So, you're gonna fuck people over, and they're gonna feel like you're wasting their time.
I'm not
So,
gonna
to
say.
act,
I'm not gonna say you're gonna fuck people over. That's
you
that's
are
the
though.
wrong.
It's the reality of it. You're
No,
not doing it
that's not
intentionally.
my
You're
reality.
wasting. No, it is the reality.
That's not
You're
my
not
reality.
intentionally wasting their time, but yet you are wasting their time.
Because you
But
got to
that's
be
not
the
my reality,
experience.
though.
I can see what you're saying. You got to be the experience. You got to be the heartbreaker. You got to be that person that might change their life, might look for something else. Like someone like you, Chingu. Like you're one of a kind. Like no, I haven't really met people like you, bro. But like, not everybody is like you. You know what I mean?
I'm just being me, bro. I
Yeah, and that's
am what
what I
I
like
am.
about you, bro. You're special, and I ain't trying to be
Well,
weird or like that. You're cool.
but,
You're
Nah,
a
you
cool
trying
ass
to be
dude.
gay. I don't
but,
like that
No,
gay
bro,
stuff.
I ain't
No, I'm
gay.
just playing.
I
I'm
ain't
just
gay,
playing. I'm
bro.
just
I
playing.
ain't gay. I'm just gay.
I'm just playing. I'm
but
just playing.
Chingo, what Doc is saying is that it might not be your reality, but it's the reality for the people that you're meeting along the way. Because you might
Right.
just be
Yeah.
fucking with this person for a certain reason. This person has some other different type of feelings, but you know shit changed, so that person gets heartbroken. And
Yeah,
it's
Right.
not
that's
on
true.
you. It's not on you, but you're gonna hurt some people along the way. People are gonna fall out along the way. Shit is gonna happen.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. You gotta live your
And
journey.
yeah, and that's where the level of maturity comes, where you know you gotta understand. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about you. It's sometimes people deal with you based on what they dealing with themselves. You gotta really understand that shit. Understand, not understand. You gotta understand that shit. You feel me? And like once
Overstand.
you overstand. You know what I'm saying? Like once you grasp that concept, you move around life with a little bit more ease in of like how you feel about shit because you understand. You
Overstand.
know, oh, basically, bro. You'll know.
I
You
can stand.
know that some people are dealing with their own shit, and you know what I'm saying. Sometimes it might come off on you. You know, you just gotta deal with people accordingly to their vibrations. If they vibrating low, you know what I'm saying. I'm not fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? Because why would I fuck with you and you vibrating low and bring me down, bro? Come on.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? If you vibrate, no, you need to recharge your batteries. Don't no girl want a low
Some
battery vibrator.
goddamn solar panel, some shit.
I'm dead, boys.
Well, alrighty then. To cap off the show went over an hour and almost 10 minutes. So we're gonna touch up on the topics next week about boys and the double standards, and then
I'm gonna be here next week.
yeah,
Sure.
yeah, you can, and then we're gonna touch up on one of your topics too that you kept bringing up. So, the host. I forgot.
For host?
It was the confidence thing or something like that. But thank y'all everybody for tuning in. We had a lot more viewers today. Really, the viewership we definitely had a lot more viewers. We had a lot more guest stars on this show too today. The most guest stars that was coming in and out. And I thank everybody for at least, I'm gonna talk about that after the show. But thank y'all everybody for watching. Thank you Carly for coming on the show. Thank you Snake. Thank you Zed Dragon. Who else was new? Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel and Doc. I know my debate topics can get a little bit hectic for y'all, but I appreciate Doc for even coming back on the show, giving it another try. You are a fan favorite, believe it or not. Yeah. So everybody have a great night. Thank y'all for tuning in, and remember, ain't nobody got like Baby D.
Baby D.